Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing the RLCS global power rankings after the Birmingham major. I should have done it before. I should have done it after the last open, but I just didn't. I put out a bunch of videos right before the major. Didn't really have time to do it, but we are back here. A lot of movement has changed. A lot of new teams are up here. So I'm going to go from top to bottom because I think we all know who this number one team is going to be. It is Carmine Corp. You know, they won in a dominant sweep over Ultimates in the major. They were predicted to win the entire thing, and they went out and did it. They should not be anywhere other than the number one. Also, I'm sorry if you hear my bunny. She is scratching at her little playpen thing. I'll try to cut it out as much as I can, but this bunny is loud, so you know, we'll see what I could do. Number two, I think majority of people have it, but I have NRG staying in the same spot as they were after Open 2. You could debatably put Ultimates over this, but NRG, if they play each other at LAN in that same exact situation, I think NRG beat them 8 out of 10 times. And just because of that, I think I have them above. They're still in a phenomenal team. They did break their grand final LAN streak, unfortunately, but I still think they're a really, really good team, despite a top 4 finish. But I don't see them anywhere lower than 3. And this is the biggest jump I think I have from the last one. And it is another NA team. It is the Ultimates. They have bumped up 4 spots from after the second open. They bumped up from number 7 after that grand finals appearance. They played really well. They beat Vitality. They beat NRG in the semis. You know, they look really good. I don't know how high their ceiling is. I really want LJ to win something huge. This is the team to do it on. I'm surprised they haven't won a regional yet, but I do see them doing it in this next split. That's why I have them all the way at number 3. First time we have 2 NAs in number 3, huh? This is really great. Really great. Number 4, I have Falcons. Despite a top 6 finish, they were one goal away from making a top 4. That are 4. I have them at in 4th as well. I think I've had them like 4 the entire time. And number 5, they bumped up 1 spot from last time. Furia, Yan, Jufinho, and Lost. They took that game 7 overtime personally. And that beef against Vitality continues, because of course it does. We love drama. Furia have had their number recently. Therefore, I have them in the top 5 spot. They make it in this first column. I feel like this could be pretty agreeable, honestly. Maybe Ultimate's a little lower, but they made it grand final. You have to give them points for that. Number 6, we have a team that dropped pretty far actually, and that is Vitality. They had a top 6 finish. They had some top losses against Ultimates, like I said, and then Furia, like I said. Both top teams. They're so, you know, there have been rumors of roster changes for this team. I will get to that in a second. There is some roster changes with the top 10 teams. Therefore, it's really kind of hard to power rank them when they're a whole different team. So they usually drop. But you'll see that once I get to my, 8, 9, 10 honorable mentions, you'll see that. Next, we have another team from a minor region, Twisted Minds. I never, ever split Falcons and Twisted Minds up until now. Twisted Minds get in top 8, and then they get just stomped. Falcons make a top 6, 1 placement better. But again, I think they definitely did underperform. You could put Furia over Falcons here, but I think Falcons are still dominant. Again, they're 1 goal. It's 1 goal. The difference in finish, and they could have made a run if they did get the goal. Did get that goal, but that's how I rank them. They dropped 2 spots because they were neck and neck with Falcons prior. Number 8, this is a new face, and because I never did this for after Open 3, which I should have, we have GK, Joyo, Archie, and Oli. They have squeaked into the top 10 to make a top 8. They made a top 8 at the Birmingham major. They actually beat Dignitas, who have had their number the whole split. Grand finals appearance, both of them made a top 2. And leading into that, we have Dignitas at number 9. they stay the same as they were after Open 2. I really debated on having Dignitas still above GK, which you definitely could see it, but GK's hot, you know, after a regional win and then top 8. I just don't know. They could be switched, obviously. People have also hyping up GK more than Gen G. Which also leads into my 10. Is Gen G. I think after a top 11 finish, they deserve its top 10 spots. They went to 5 with Ultimates, who made the finals. They didn't get it done, however. And they get stomped by Twisted Minds in the round 5 matchup. Tough pull, but you can't argue when you come from the 1 and 2 rounds. There's definitely some matches that they could have won. But it was pretty much an NA regional. They played NRG and Ultimates. They almost played Complexity in the 1 and 2 rounds. Like, it was pretty much NA just played NA the entire time, which makes it difficult to power rank because they never really played international competition that much. That is my top 10. Here's my honorable mentions. You might be surprised. Hopefully you're still watching. You might be surprised. SSG. They were the 5 seed coming out. They have made a roster move. Frosty has been dropped for Kofor. If you do not know, Kofor is on 9 lives, or was on 9 lives. Super underrated, also super young. And with this SSG team, they're going to be really good. I can't put them in top 10 yet because they haven't proved anything yet. But they are in honorable mentions just because that team is going to be pretty good. I feel like they're going to have really high ceiling and really low floor as well as the old SSG. But I feel like that floor will be up a little bit so they won't, you know, miss a regional after coming top 2. Next honorable mention, Ninjas in Pajamas. I haven't heard of any roster moves for this team, but that team's good again. Number 5 from Europe. They definitely could squeeze into the next major if, you know, GK falter or Vitality make a roster move and that falls apart. There's a lot of things that could happen. But again, I think Ninjas do have a really good shot if they don't have a major roster move. That team's super talented. And I really want to see NAS on LAN. So, and then for my last honorable mention, well-deserved, is Luminosity. I am putting a APAC team in the top 12, or for honorable mentions. I feel like they deserve it. You know, they beat Wildcard. They beat both the OCE teams to make a top 11. Huge for APAC as a region. Sosa, Sphinx, and Catalysm. I feel like they deserve it. I was kind of about to get back and forth, but I feel like Luminosity does deserve this. And yeah, that is my honorable mentions. This is everything. My whole power rankings. Love it, hate it. You probably hate it. Oh, there should be a green arrow. Whoopsies. There you go. Okay. That was red for a long time. This is my power rankings. I am going to be doing a top 25 players after the major. That's going to take me really long because those are really hard to make. But I'm going to try my best and see if you guys like it at all. That'll be out in the next few days, as well as the Rise of Drawley. That was coming out. Super excited to get that one out, especially after his major win and major MVP. You guys will see that soon. I will get a release date as soon as possible. And yeah, with all that being said, thank you guys for watching. Really do appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe if you guys really do enjoy the content. It helps you out a lot. And I will see you guys in the next video.